The Livescribe Smartpen is a special computerized pen that can help you with note-taking. With its companion app, Livescribe Plus, it records everything that you hear while you write. Then it links it with your writing so you can review it easily later. The app can also convert your handwriting into text and many other cool things. Keep watching to learn all about the Livescribe 3 Smartpen. The Livescribe 3 Smartpen looks like a pen, but it's just a little bit thicker. The pen feels nice in the hand and is well balanced. This is the chrome edition. They also have a dark chrome edition that sells for slightly more. On the top, there's a stylus that can be removed, which hides the USB charging port. Make sure not to lose it. In the middle, you can twist open the pen to start writing. This is very nice because you can't forget to turn on the pen. It also has a status indicator light on the top. There's still the camera on the bottom, just like the other Livescribe versions. Writing is still done on the specialized dot paper notebooks, but the pricing is competitive with other notebooks. The Livescribe pen writes nicely. Here's how the Livescribe pen compares to last year's Sky Wi-Fi Smart Pen. Unlike last year's Wi-Fi Smart Pen, the Livescribe 3 doesn't include a microphone or speaker. All of that is handled on the iPad or iPhone. It's the same in terms of the camera at the bottom of the pen, but this year's Livescribe pen is a bit more rounded and easier to hold in the hand. This year's model also doesn't have the headphone jack like last year's model. In all, they're about the same size, but once again, the Livescribe 3 is a bit nicer to hold. Now let's take a look at the Livescribe companion app. This is where all the magic happens. So now I'll show you how the companion app works. So here on the paper I can write anything I want, so I'll just write that. And as you see, when I started that, the app popped up and it shows what I'm writing. So it shows that I wrote I'm. And it's all going right over to the app. There's a slight delay, but not too much. So I can just write and talk. And right now, it's recording what I write. And if I go over to the companion app and press the microphone, or press the microphone on the paper, then it starts recording. And now it's recording. And there we go. Then I can stop the recording. And now everything I wrote, as you can see, is on my my device. So now that I use my pen to write on the dot paper notebook, it all comes into the companion app. So here you can see it writes down everything that I said. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the option to display the lines, which I think would be nice, but it's not a big deal. So now I can see everything on my device. I can share it with a variety of services, including mail messages, iBooks, Google Drive, Evernote, and Dropbox. And I can do a number of other really cool things. I can go to my feed and see everything that I just wrote. And with one swipe, now it's in text. And I can use text-to-speech with the built-in speak selection feature in order to have that read back to me. I can also go to Pencasts in order to play back the sound that I recorded. So if I tap on the part that has audio linked to it, it'll play back whatever I said. So let me do that one more time. If I press on the now, and now it's recording, just like the Pencasts before. So you can share that by email or any other service, but currently you can only view these on an iOS 7 device, and support for other devices is coming later. Also, a couple other things that's really cool about the app is if I go into my notebooks, or rather, if I go into my feeds, let's say I wrote down my homework. I can just open this in reminders, and if I said continue, it would add a new reminder into my reminders list automatically. So they thought about that's a really nice thing they thought about to add. So that's how the companion app works. So there's a look at the Livescribe 3 Smartpen. It's a really great device for note-taking and students who struggle with note-taking. Also, it's great for large classes where the teacher needs to share notes quickly and easily with a lot of people in the class. If you're not an iOS device user with an iPad or an iPhone, it may be best to wait for the Android version to come available. Or you can stick with the Sky Wi-Fi Smartpen, which is also a great option. In all, I'd highly recommend the Livescribe 3 Smartpen, and with the companion app and Bluetooth connectivity, the possibilities are really endless, and I'm excited to see what Livescribe will do next with their Smartpens.